Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Well, Tekkit Lite Let's Play, technically. I've recently found the feature on YouTube that allows you to make videos longer than 15 minutes. So, obviously, as you know, in games such as Minecraft, you can't get that much done in 10 minutes, unless you're already partway through. So I've upgraded that on my account. So I figured I may as well start by making a video of a decent length. The audio in my previous video was pretty pathetic, to be quite honest. I was using my webcam and it was on the top of my screen, and suffice to say that didn't really work very well. I tried one of these a while back on an account under the name of Arkeus Elite, and that got a few likes and so forth. Nothing particularly amazing, but it was enjoyable all the same. So I figured, what with the start of being at university and only a few lectures, I may as well try a new one, seeing as time is more so on my side now than it used to be. Wait for all of this to load. Now I have a couple of videos, a couple of other games I was also thinking of doing some Let's Plays on. So for example, I have Faster Than Light is a good example of one of the games I've got. I enjoy that quite a bit. I also have Terraria, which, considering I don't really know how to play, that should be pretty interesting. Maybe you guys could give me some advice or something. But for the moment, I figured I would enjoy Tekkit Lite. I mean, I've played on it on and off for a good couple of months now. Here we go. This is the same spawn I had previous, pretty much. It was just the audio was absolutely atrocious. Let it all load up. Here we go. Oh, nothing like a bit of lag. Chest content is yet again pretty much identical to what it was last time, but that's not necessarily a problem. Here we go. What's that? It may be a little bit laggy, I'm sorry about that, but I noticed when it was rendered it didn't seem to be laggy, as in rendered through Camtasia Studio, so hopefully the lag won't rub off on you as the viewer, as it were. Now, one of the features in Tekkit Lite is a new and improved equivalent exchange mod. Well, I say new and improved, I don't really like it very much, but just change isn't always a bad thing, and I figured I may as well try and learn how to use the new mod. Now, I've heard there are, what are they? They're called Minium Stones. Minium Stones. And you can collect these shards of Minium on killing mobs. And you place them around an inert stone, which is made of stone, iron, and gold. That creates an inert stone. Now, Minium Stones can be used for a whole variety of things, and they're essentially the transmuting tool in Equivalent Exchange 3. So it turns cobblestone to flint, and then we'll see here it turns flint into clay, and then it turns clay blocks into iron, and then it turns those iron ingots into gold, and it turns the gold ingots into diamonds. And subsequently it converts everything back. So 4 blocks of gold will give you a block of diamond, and so on and so forth. And you can also transmute iron ingots, 4 iron ingots, into an ender pearl, and various other pretty awesome things which I hadn't noticed. I'll go through that later. So basically, as you can see, there's a lot of potential there for, at least later on in this Let's Play series, for me to have some fun with transmuting various objects. And I think over there on my minimap is a village. That would be awesome if there was a village over there. I think that's probably what will be over there. So yes, that's one of the main objectives of this Let's Play, at least for the moment, is get to a point where I can get the hang of this EE, sort of the new equivalent exchange system. I mean, there is you can use the automatic crafting benches in this game to... Oh, and a dimension door. Perfect. A dimension door and a village. I mean, what give me a volcano now and I'll be happy as anything. Yes, so as I was saying, there is a system where you can automatically... Oh, copper, that's good. Automatically craft things. So you can place your minium stone in this system and it will essentially produce for you... it will automatically convert things. So you can feed cobblestone into this crafting table and basically have it automatically converted while you're walking around, and it will automatically be converted into flint, and then you can convert the flint into clay, and the clay is useful for bricks along with various other things. I mean, there's various different tubing and things, so basically there's a lot of content to this mod, at least a lot more content I think than the current Minecraft anyway. So hence why I'm sticking with this. It may be modifying an older version, and initially I did stick with Tekkit Classic for its equivalent exchange version 2, but having seen this now, to be quite frank, I'm going to stick with this. It's got far more utility in it than equivalent exchange, than Tekkit Classic does, sorry. So we've got a relatively nice area around here. I do believe... Oh, here we go, some coal. I was going to say, I had pretty much an identical spawn prior to this. What's the chances of getting so nice a spawn with the word YouTube as your seed? Anyway, I had a spawn pretty much identical to this previous, but the audio on the episode went foobar, so that was a little annoying. But no, it should be good fun. I mean, I'm hoping to get some likes and some subscribers, and just even a couple of views would be nice. Well, there's someone there, I can't remember quite who I was watching on YouTube, once commented on how lonely Minecraft can be when you've not got any other players to play with. So, pardon me for it, I'll make a Let's Play, and at least that way I can feel like I'm talking to someone. And if people have suggestions or think what else I could do, then that would be good. I mean, like I said, I have faster than light and so forth, so that should be good fun. Let's see. Grab all of this coal. Now I was planning to make a base out on the plains, because that would be far more freeing and useful than having a base doing anything else anywhere else. I mean, look at all that space around this cave. It should be oh, look at that. That's a nice texture. Hadn't noticed that before. And there, the screen is minimised at the moment because my computer isn't exactly the fastest piece of technology out there, but it seems to be coping well enough. So, right then. Now I could build it near there, I could build it near all this marble, or I could build it in here. Now there's some copper and some iron there, which is perfect, so I think I'll build it over here in this plains section here. I'll start splitting this stack. I like to be decorative if I can. So here we go. Yes, luckily my YouTube account has been upgraded to facilitate. Says facilitate. to have longer videos on it. I mean, initially it was something that I do believe only partners could get, but things have been changed around a bit, and now people can upload videos that partners used to be able to upload really long videos if they so wished. I'm going to just grab some seeds and so forth here. Run about a bit. There we go. Look at this over here. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. Oh, it's not rendering. Oh. Look at that. That's just heavenly. All sorts of villagers abound. It's just the best. Oh, and there's a massive crevasse just here, which I think is quite humorous. Just here? No, it's just up the crest of this. I mean, why build your village near this? I mean, really? But all the same, it looks good. I like it. Not to mention there's bookcases around here somewhere, which will be mighty useful. Let's see if there's anything in these buildings I could do with having. There we go, chest. Oh, look at that. Ingots, boots, bronze, a chest plate, and some bread. Perfect. I think something should be implemented with regards to the... oh god, what's happened here? Oh, something should be implemented for the villagers, maybe at some point in a future update. Because at the moment you can just run in, steal all their stuff, and then just disappear off again. And personally, if I was one of the villagers, I wouldn't be very happy about that. Again, nothing. Oh, mushroom. I love that mushroom. Right. Up here. So, anyway, stop getting distracted, Arkeus. Let's head on. Anything of use in here. Now I've got coal, I shouldn't steal their torches really. Anyway, head back over here to that tiny little speck, which humorously enough I think is my workbench. Yep, there it is. Oh great, it's getting late. Well, I'll just clear a little more area around my house first. Now, another thing I heard you can do is breed crops and so forth in this. I mean, I don't know how, but it sounds like a pretty cool idea to me. We'll just have to give ourselves some lame little house for the moment. But there we go, so we've already got 2 gold ingots. I mean, I personally think that's pretty sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a race against the clock. 5, 6. There we go, that should all match up nicely. Now hopefully I can seal this in and light it up before mobs come about, but on this short view I'm not as protected as I thought I'd be. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, it's funny, Tekkit's one of those mods that's really rather hard to get used to initially. There are so many different things happening in it that you don't quite know where to start. I mean, when I launched it, I just went in creative and messed about for a good 20 minutes before realising that you could actually access half the stuff I was fiddling about with in the main part of the game. You know, some mods can have really late game access things that are cool but take forever to reach, whereas this kind of awards you handsomely for each step of the tech tree you go. So I'm going to start with a nice, well, I quite like this. I like going for an aesthetically pleasing house if I can, rather than something that's just a box, because let's face it, I mean, if you're sitting here watching this, how many of you want to watch me build a box? So, sort this out. I've got plenty of stone and so forth, and plenty of wood, so I'll start filling this in. I was going to include some large windows at some point. There's some sand around and about, you can see in all the little puddles. I should think I'm going to do that, so you get like a large window type display going on there. I don't know, I like the textures make everything seem more sturdy, and the thicker planks and so forth. Oh, there we go. So hopefully we'll. First of all, I need to find a sheep there, I think. Otherwise, there's no point in. Oh, oops! Got something here, didn't I? Oh, damn! Quickly, fresh tool. Do I want a bronze axe? Yeah, I do. Go for it, bronze axe. I mean, I'm going to be cutting down a lot of trees. Why did I just do that? I'm going to be cutting down a lot of trees. So, having access to a bronze axe is probably going to be very useful. I'm going to have nothing to fill these walls at the moment, but I think that's a reasonably sized home. Here we go. So many flowers. I wish they had a use, but there's no Twilight mod in Tekkit Lite. So whereas before I would have been going, oh yes, I can gather up all these flowers and we can save them for later. And then what I really have is, oh yeah, look, there's some flowers. Well, I suppose they make things look nice. Now clear all the important things out of my inventory, although to be quite frank I might as well put those on. Flowers, oh, bread. Torches, that's what I wanted to do, but I won't place those quite yet because that's a slightly stupid thing to do. There we go, bronze chest plate. Now I need a door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Door. Must say, it makes a pleasant change playing with the new texture pack. I initially just ran it as the normal Minecraft textures, but I found that far too boring eventually. It's just the same old rubbish. Here we go. So we need to clear everything out of here that's of any real use to me. And waypoints. Add a waypoint. There we go. I find it gets really annoying if it's up in your face. Like it can be if you set it when you're on the ground. Oh, here's my shovel. I built a shovel. Come here, shovel. There you are. If you don't lag out on me. We've got some armor too. That texture looks really weird. Like I'm gonna charge and throw the shovel or something. Of course, you can't right click. Oh, perfect, look at that. Gotta love sand. Try not to mess all this up too much. Oop. Come here. Come on. It's surprisingly quiet out. I think that's because there's a spawn limit of a certain number of blocks, I think, from where you start, as in mobs won't spawn within a certain distance. But I'm not sure how much truth there is to that, or whether that affects whether you're above ground or below ground. But all I'm thankful for at the moment is they're not coming and attacking me. See if I can't grab some more seeds. As soon as there's going to come a point where I'm sitting there and thinking, so, oh crap, I'm hungry. I think I'll stop this episode at the 30-minute mark. And then let my computer die as it tries to render it, and then die again as it tries to upload it. But I think that's looking pretty nice for the moment. Other than the fact that I don't think I have any, or much of any cobblestone left, or just enough. What are the chances of that? Just enough cobblestone left for a fact. I tell you I pre-calculate that, but I didn't. I just was placing them and I figured that I would hopefully have enough. How's that? There's also a neat trick you can do with the scroll button on your mouse, which is you can scroll items in. So say for example I want to take some colour out, I'm scrolling my mouse button down, and that's taking it all out. You put that there, and you can place it in like that. It's very clever. So a feature I noticed in one person's particular video when I heard lots of clicking, and I figured to myself, what's that? And then I realised it was the sound of a scrolling button. So it's very useful for putting in certain amounts of something. So that's worth a try actually. Let's see if it works on here. Oh no, it just works. Oh yeah, so you can also put stuff in your main inventory as well, which I think is quite clever. So, say I wanted a couple of wood. Hold on, let me... Actually, it makes throwing stuff up in your inventory a lot quicker, actually. So I need my bronze axe out. Oh, can you scroll with tools? No, you can't. Yeah. Well, it makes putting things away a lot easier. Saves on any clicking or shift clicking or such things. So we've got that lot clicking away in there. I like the texture on glass as well. It makes it look a lot more glassy. Like you'd actually use it, as it were, as opposed to being big blocks of glass, which are about as unrealistic as you can get, to be honest. It's like, hey look, I've got a big glass block here. It doesn't really fit the bill too well. There we go, look. Perfect little glass windows. Oh, you are kidding me. I thought glass panes were supposed to stay... I thought glass panes were supposed to drop when you broke them. Maybe they do and I'm just being stupid. I don't know. I'm the same. Wrap this up in a few minutes once I finish the house. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I mean, I know it's nothing much, it's just some other person doing a Let's Play series on YouTube. But it might catch your eye at some point. Goodness knows how, but hey. If it does, I hope you like it. I think I might try this here instead. There we go. Here we are, look at that. I think that looks fine and dandy to me. And now all I need to do is bloody rain. Excuse me for a second. Rain really pisses me off, not to mention it lights me up like hell. There we go, rain turned off, supposedly. I think it just disappeared, so that's good. I'll get rid of that random block there. We'll head out on a little mining trip. Mainly because I want to grab myself some more cobble to build myself a little roof. And then some iron at some point for an iron furnace, I think, because I find it's always best to try and optimise your use of resources from the very beginning, if you can. I know that's probably one of the most scientific and stupid things to say, but all the same, I said it. I was thinking half slabs for the roof, just for the moment at least. I mean, I could make it prettier, but I don't need the storage right now. I just need the functionality. And half slabs fill that role very nicely. Oh! What does my mouse do? Okay. So yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'll fill in the roof, and then I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, probably be my first like. Don't forget to subscribe, again, my first few subscribers. And feel free to comment if anything seems amiss, or if you agree with me possibly doing Let's Playing faster than light or some such thing. And thank you very much for watching.